Hey everyone, so just to kind of give you an update on how everything's going, I had my lawyer submit to the other party for moving visits to the weekend because I'm working. As well as that, when I hadn't had my lawyer notify that I would have to pay the first child support, for temporary custody that he has until the final choice is made on who will get to raise our son. That I would be paying that on the 14th of this month because I don't get my first check until the 14th, and I started around like end of last month. I don't believe there's been any replies to my lawyer about that, despite the other party not wanting to talk about visits with the center, which the court inspector acknowledged because she was there, I guess, looking through the visiting center window, one of those one-way viewing windows. And she noted that she did see that he rejected to speak with the center employees as well as myself about moving visitations, and that he said speak to my lawyer directly, meaning speak to his. My lawyer has since then done that. A week or two ago, no replies. Week or two, maybe more than that ago, a month ago, basically. So yeah, this is where we're at this point. So yeah, I'm just kind of waiting to see how things go, and waiting on the court for that part to see about the visiting hours. I've really lately just been focusing on work and, my daughters, trying to give all my best attention as much as I can to them. Working where I've started teaching, and such again. It's been really nice to get to take my mind off of what's going on with this case. I will admit it keeps me busy Monday through Friday, and I don't have to sit there and keep feeling like this is taking forever. It speeds up the court case, I feel like, a little bit because I'm busy. And I will admit, when you teach and you get to take care of other people's kids, I mean, yes, when I'm home I get to take care of my own, and that bonding and everything is amazing and keeps my mind off of it. But when I'm at work and, I have students who come up and give you hugs, or they say, teacher, how was your weekend? Or you give them candy and that excites their whole day. They're happy. Or you get to do painting, or maybe they just miss you, or they're happy to eat lunch with you. That really, taking care of someone else's kids is, for my work at least, that has brought me a lot of joy. And I think I don't take it for granted as much as I did the first round of teaching, where I was a parent and I was constantly tired, and of course dealing with my marriage and all of that, and the belittling and all of that probably had a lot to do with my self-doubt and my teaching abilities, because I was constantly feeling like, well, if this person's slowly picking away at my confidence, maybe something's wrong with me. And then that self-doubt showed up in my work life, especially where we had worked together a little bit. And I really think that's why my first half of my first year of teaching, when I came to Korea, was just such a hard situation to find my rhythm with it. The beginning of it was mostly because I was new, and then the rest of it, I really feel like I never felt comfortable in my own skin teaching, because I constantly felt like my spouse was like undermining my intelligence, and all of that showed up in my work. So now that I don't have that anymore, I show up to work, I do my best, I try to put on my best, appearance, I try to keep my mood upbeat, try to positively engage with my coworkers, and I have not felt bad at all. The days I show up when I'm tired, I chug down a coffee and the whole day goes by quickly. It's not enjoyable. It's just enjoyable. I just love it. I love teaching, and it'll get me through for now until this is all over. And I figure out what is going on. But what I was saying is, I don't really take it for granted anymore. How precious that these people have amazing, wonderful kids that they're sending to school and entrusting me with. And when those kids look back when they're, 15, 20, 30 years old, I really want to be one of those teachers that they thought, oh, I remember that person. They were pretty cool. They made me enjoy learning English, or they made my time as a child less miserable going to school, or very fun, or something like that, And then you have the getting their book bags on, getting their coats on, and they'll be like, "Teacher, help me zip my jacket." And little moments like that, I'm really like, wow, if I can't be doing this for my son, I mean, yes, I get to do that for my daughters, obviously. I'm not forgetting about them. But if I can't do this for my son, at least I'm able to put that care and focus into other people's children and put a smile on their face. It's also been really fun because I didn't realize how much I missed being able to be working, teaching, yes, a little bit I missed it, and just having coworkers to kind of interact with during the day instead of only focusing on the case and, my daughters, and not having any like other adult conversations during the day. So it has helped my mood a lot, and I do feel like that part of my work self-confidence has came back a lot because I might have started to get my self-confidence back in my life, but I really hadn't gotten that back work-wise because it had been so long. So I just wanted to update on that. Other than that, I'm still kind of waiting to see how things go with everything else. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you everybody who keeps checking in. I do have a couple people who have been working on articles to get this information out there. I have people who are wanting me to write them back email wise, which with me starting work has just been a little bit hard because every day is go to work, get home, get the kids fed, get them ready for bed, showered, all of that. So the first couple weeks of work have been, a bit to get used to, but I do feel like I'm finally in a rhythm there. So if I have not messaged you back, I promise I will get that done this weekend. But I'm always here to talk to if you're going through anything similar. I did post in my story the other day, there are tons of other moms and even some dads who are foreigners here who are going through this. And one of them I had posted, please go take a look at that. If it's gone, I will repost it. Hope you guys are all doing good, and thank you for, please keep following. I plan on updating more once I get in a rhythm with work. I'm sure within this next month there's probably going to be court starting back up again now that the new year is over, and I'll have more court updates. I sadly don't have updates on visitation with my son though because that is halted until the other party decides to move it to a weekend potentially. So right now I'm not getting to see my son any longer due to the fact that the court wants me to pay child support and I'm working, and I made it very clear that normal jobs are Monday through Friday. Have a good day, everyone.